Oh shit. I think Vegeta's got a vagina. He was acting soft as hell in this episode. But I'm just joking because if you look at it, they giving him character development, and not only that, they had set up for this. I don't want them to take it too far, but so far I think they did good because they had set up for each thing he did so far. They had set up for. First off, since Vegeta first came in, he's been getting softer and softer anyway. Or he's not softer; he's been warming up to the group anyway, and on top of that, back way back when he was just straight hardcore, he told Goku, he said, Frieza made me like this, and he was scared of Frieza. So when people seen he was scared of Beerus, think of, think about it. First off, he was scared of Frieza. So when Beerus come along, obviously he's going to be more scared of him than he would be of Frieza. So that's that right there. So it wasn't like out of the realm of possibility. Then on top of that, when he did certain things, it was like he, even though he did it because he had a reason to. He had to protect his family, all that good stuff. Anyway, he's back to the bullshit, fucking up the farm, not really doing any real work, just bullshitting because he wanted to train. And Krillin comes along and he wants to test his strength. And he lets Goku punch him in the face. This guy was literally traveling around the world at Mach speed until Goku tried to catch him and he just hit a mountain. Then the part that I didn't like about it was he revealed that he stopped training. Oh my god, why? Now people that said that Tien is the strongest human, they're probably right. Krillin number two. Tien, I would have to say number one. He had, if Krillin's not training and whatnot, but Krillin was number one human for a time. No bullshit. Matter of fact, even now he's still number two. Look at the next guy in line, Yamcha and Roshi. Come on now, Krillin is number two. Plus Krillin is supposed to be Goku's best friend, so I want them to see. I want to see him get involved. Not only that, to the writers of Dragon Ball, man, use some of your other characters. The only characters they using is the Saiyans. I understand. They're the strongest. They're gonna have more powers. It's lenient towards the Saiyans, but goddamn, let them fight some fodder or something. They don't get to do shit. Piccolo's been sitting in the background doing nothing, and Piccolo's a super Namek. That's the part that got me, confused. Anyway, Vegeta, he's trying to get that training in, and he's going hard. And he's like, damn, he said, I'm not really increasing my shit the way I need to. And it just so happens that Whis is in town. What happened was Bulma's been treating Whis to all these different foods and shit like that, trying to get him, on her side. She says, oh, we're friends. He said, yeah, we're friends. She said, well, next time Beerus comes, get me, my husband, my kids, get us off the fucking planet. Save us. She was asking him to save them. So I can understand what she was doing. But really, Bulma pulled some old dirty shit on, behind Vegeta's back. I mean, that was some dirty shit. This is the reason why I understand why Vegeta did what he did. First off, what you call him, Bulma pulls some dirty shit, which is she doesn't tell Vegeta anything. She just goes to Whis and says, I need you to protect my family, instead of telling Vegeta, I understand you're the protector of this family. He's the strongest person. You know what I'm saying? And then I know that's his ambition, but goddamn, she goes straight to Whis and says, you have no chance of beating Beerus, so I'm going to ask Whis for his help. Okay, I understand that. Why didn't you tell him? Went behind his back, didn't have no faith in Vegeta? That had to hurt. He even said, man, you hit me where it hurt. Then on top of that, she even talked about Goku. She says, even Goku couldn't stop him, so obviously you can't. He was just completely pissed at the fact that Goku surpassed him, the way he did just recently. And she brings that up again and compares him to Goku. Okay, now he even got a bigger problem. Then Whis turns around and gives him some advice saying, your key is, you had to work on your key and shit like that, and you won't be able to catch up to Goku unless you do such and such. That pissed him off even more. So at that point, he said, I don't give a fuck. He said, I got to get this training in. So he realized, he said, he couldn't sense Whis' key, right? And remember what they said? If you can't sense their key, they might be using God key. So he's like, damn, wait, hold on. He said, this dude ain't normal. Maybe he's a god. That's what I'm thinking he was saying in his mind. Maybe he's a god. Turns out, Whis says, hey, I was the one who trained Beerus. That's who I got him to his to that point. And when Vegeta figured that out, he says, yo, you gotta train me. He said, you gotta train me, period. He said, I don't give a fuck. You're gonna train me today. You're gonna learn today. And Whis turned him down. He said, unless you want to become the god of destruction. And of course, Vegeta doesn't want to do that. And he says, okay, but really he doesn't want to do that. But that's how bad he wants to not only surpass Goku, but also be the big man on campus with his family and whatnot. So he says, you know what? He said, I'll offer him some food. He went to all these different places. Bulma already took Whis there. So Bulma probably fucked it up a little bit. But at the end, what happened is he gets him with some goddamn microwave top ramen. And Whis loved it. That shit was crazy. So he went and got him a bundle, and they went back to their planet to go ahead and train. This episode, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4 out of 5. I thought it was entertaining. I thought for Vegeta was good. You know, they did give reasoning to why he was doing what he was doing, why he would even ask somebody for training. And at this point, how many times did you see Vegeta get trained from anybody? And I know what you're saying. That's out of character. No, it's not. And the reason why it's not out of character is, even though he hasn't done it before, if you think about it from this perspective, he hasn't done it in 30 years, and he still hasn't gotten to his goal of being one of the strongest, or not one of the strongest, being at least stronger than Goku, but he really wants to be the strongest person in the universe. And he still hasn't been able to do it. And he's gotten evidence that he won't be able to do it from Goku, from Bulma, from Whis, from Beerus. So after all that time and all this bullshit, then finally it happens again. At some point in time, he just reached his limit. He said, fuck it. He said, y'all got me. Give me my training. He said, I'm the next contestant on Train the Motherfucker. You know, go ahead and train me. That's what it was like. He had to break down. After 30 years, that was his limit. He just reached his limit. That's all. Shit, you can't blame the man. He's been trying so hard. And to be honest, he's in terms of training, he's a genius. Except, what you call him, Goku just happens to be a little bit better than him. But Goku's a natural. Vegeta's more so hard work and intelligence. You know, book smart. That's what Vegeta more so is. And Goku is just whipping him because he's a natural. And that's crazy. But anyway, he broke down, and now they're getting ready to do some training. That's going to be fun seeing the training, though. But I couldn't believe Bulma did what she did. That was just crazy. But Bulma does shit like that, so that's totally within her character. But anyway, let me go ahead and see the comments real quick. I'm going to catch up to the current episodes, and I'm going to do it quick. Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Peace.